It begins. The Pooepw stream begins. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today. Sorry in advance. But we are gonna stream Disco Elysium. I might only do like a 2-hour stream, honestly. Sorry. I usually try to stream for like 3 hours. But still sleepy today. I couldn't really get too much sleep last night. Well, I'm trying my best to get this window. There we go. Obviously, I don't do anything at all off stream for this game, so there's nothing to report. For some reason, the game always ends up ridiculously quiet, though. I don't know why that's the case. Maybe that, but then I usually get surprised by how loud it is. So, how come? Ah, equip the flashlight. Oh wait, I have it on. What the frick? Oh, okay, there we go. Look at how much I can ruin this game. Look at how wiggly we are. Last time, we learned that there's like a lot of stuff inside of the bookshop. There was a lot more than I thought there would be. We met with this woman, the dice maker, and we got a fat stack of cash. We're now at 20, so I can actually afford the hotel. Yeah, I don't know how is that a hotel? I guess it's not really a hotel. Did I already looked at this, right? Yeah, I did. So I do believe there was something else to do, wasn't there? Here, something. I'm kind of also just biding time until 8. Or not 8. 9 o'clock, because that's when we get to interview that one guy as well. But let's check what this is first. Is this a way to the... It is! I knew it was all a circular thing. But can I not... Oh, what's this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
How did I miss this? Ice City.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
24-hour
You
window.
ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
So last time we learned that every single one of these businesses just failed. Because of because of the circumstances.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter.
Oh.
The doorbell doesn't work anymore. You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the...
Alright, actually, instead of burning our time, let's see if we can tell the bookstore owner that it's not a curse or whatever.
You broke down the back door. Why? I gave you the key.
I'm not sure. I don't know what I was thinking. The door was giving me shit. That's
I
true.
hope you can find the solution quickly. The wards are broken. The passage has been opened. Now tell me, what's back there?
I talked to the entity, yep.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery?
Huh?
Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's just a businesswoman. She's really, really helping out Dungeons and Dragons players.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm.
Wait, the source is in the taxidermist's shop. He's become involved with arts darker than the... Wait, hold on. Wait, there's another entity, more malignant, pulling the strings and... No, I'm gonna just say that... He says there is no curse because there's too many inconsistencies.
Too many inconsistencies? What kind of talk is that?
She's been up and running for a long time now.
Yes, because her business consists of the psychic leech that's been feeding the curse. I I see that you've fallen for her manipulation, Detective.
Uh-oh.
The investigation is over. I just hope that you haven't made anything worse by going in there.
Well, I hope this bookshop gets out of business.
Thank you for nothing. Please do buy some books or be on your way.
Wow, that's still considered completed. I thought it was gonna be a fail.
Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
Yes.
The shop around you feels ancient suddenly, damp and saturated by the coastal air. The books
I don't
are
need to
rotted.
ask anymore
A
about
great
this.
cold
this
lives
curse.
here. And there, too, 1,200 meters away on the urban coast, the dark shape of a church.
That
is
can't be
reflected on the
interacted
water.
with till tomorrow,
Calling.
right? I got the flashlight in my hand. We need to figure out how to get an even better version of the crowbar. I'm not even quite sure what that means. Our crowbar is apparently wimpy. Poor little crowbar. Hideous crowbar. Not jacked like the other crowbar that apparently exists. We never got to assert our authority over this guy. I hope we get to do it tomorrow. Anyway, let's pay for rent.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real?
Yep.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
How could anyone forget, asshole?
There's the half-light in my bones. Oh, who's that? Oh, I guess they're nobody. There's more people here again, but they're just background characters who don't exist. This flashlight's very annoying. Hold on. Does it do anything? It doesn't do anything. Let's see. Nope. I hope it wasn't such a bad idea to...
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric...
I hope I didn't mess anything up by paying my money immediately. More money. I suppose it's okay for me to just explore this area until... Oh wait! We got that rifle, right? I wonder if I can just sell this. Really trying my best to see if there's anything on the floor here to help me with this. Do I try the crowbar? Oh, what's over here? Oh, okay.
This orange machine is
I'll try
buzzing
it,
like an old
but I don't think we're gonna hit the
submarine.
12.
It has
I have to hit a 12.
hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and
Right?
an electric freezer that appears to be
Because of the
frozen
minus
shut.
20.
The ice squeaks
hit a
beneath
5.
the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge. You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very
Oh frick, is it gonna
eyes.
break?
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it. But
Oh.
this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open. I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. The serious ice cream maker.
Don't we already know? Isn't it like the password thing? For the cube? I think it is. Was there anything else in here? That's the hole where the rifle was. Did I have anything waiting, by the way? Oh, I do. I have 2 things. Alright. 8:30. I guess this'll pass in time, right?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Alright, what about the gym?
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
Okay. Wait, I don't remember this one.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers. Just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity, to say nothing of your hair.
Oh, this was the one oh I remember now. Okay, never mind. This is the hair salon that's like exotic haircuts. That's it.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything. You can almost hear them breathe.
Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
I thought I was calling this.
My God,
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
it's you. My God, I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. She must be mistaking you for someone else.
Do we know each other?
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings. Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Oh frick, are we gonna pass out again?
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Michelle, my name's Michelle. I'm Harry.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally again.
Are we hallucinating this? Kim, do you hear any of this at all?
She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the
No, he
safe.
heard him because he looked at me.
She doesn't answer.
He heard her.
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Alright, goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Okay, what about empty card?
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card.
Oh.
Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
This button looks new. I wouldn't be surprised if it hasn't been connected yet. Is it the dice makers?
Yep, probably.
An
What about this
off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
It's me.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you.
Oh, okay.
Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Okay, look, we can call Whirling in Rags. Let's call the Fortress Accident SCA though.
Silence.
Oh, never mind.
No one's home at Fortress Accident.
I'll call Whirling in Rags last.
Silence.
No, okay.
No one answers your call.
I guess it's last now.
Nothing happens.
Oh,
after
this one
you
doesn't
ring
even
the
answer us.
doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Oh.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
You think
after
that's
you
gonna
ring the
extend?
doorbell.
That's gonna increase
They
my
don't
bill
want to talk
cost?
to you.
Yeah, let's try rolling the dice.
No. Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Oh, yeah? Try again. Oh, wait. Let me leave and then...
An old call box with whatever she says,
There we
it
go.
can't hurt you. You're a different person now.
And
Stronger,
I have 6 little
healthier,
things.
and... Alright, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner. There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker.
By the way, I did that even though I should spend my points on authority, because I assumed that something was going to happen
strange metallic
experience-wise.
taste fills your mouth.
And I'm about
as
to
you
level up,
stare
so
at the intercom.
totally fine.
There's the static again, whispering like a seashell pressed against the air.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Hi, it's me again. I want to talk to you.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
Don't hang up.
It's huge. My God. I didn't think I would hear
Maybe
your
there's
voice
just a
again.
crank phone call.
Wait, is she...
Michelle. Just
This is a
please.
recorded thing.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Yeah, it is totally a crank
The
call.
voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box. Your hands are getting cold and your breathing becomes visible, forming small silvery puffs in the air.
Can we talk now?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean. It's so nice.
Oh, it's the same thing.
It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
Yep.
She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder. Anger boils up in your chest.
Go ahead, ancient recording, cry
Her
then.
sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going.
Keep
The
listening.
phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds. No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow, crawling inside your head.
For 300 years I have been here, volatile and luminous, made of sodium and rain. If you want me, you can find me on the beach. Donazernebal.
Okay.
So... It was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
Something weird just happened to me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
That's fair. Wait, what the frick? How do I get in there? Wait. I didn't even notice that. There's an even higher area? Is that the far back? Is that what's behind there? Oh, I didn't even know that if you hold right click something happens. Nope, we're not gonna do something violent to the door. Do we get in there? You know, I guess I could try checking the pawn shop. For a crowbar. I don't know if I'm gonna find any though. I mean, if I don't get a better crowbar from here, it's probably on the other side of the island. Light, DJ thing, toys. I can't even interact with this anymore. Can't remember what was there. Probably some kind of trinket or something. Nope. Nope, don't click on that. I feel like I should almost be able to go in here, but I guess it's blocked off. For now. I get to accentuate even more how I wiggle the mouse a bunch. With this flashlight. I'm just gonna hope that by the time we get there it's 9 o'clock. Oh wait, can I try this again or no?
Just an ordinary wall.
Oh, I can
Nothing
try it
to see
again.
here. Yeah.
Nope.
Why?
Why must we stop to look at this?
I guess at nighttime it's easier to understand this. You got anything new to say?
Give me a moment.
Oh, okay, no, she doesn't. This is where the landlord was living, and now she's gone. She's gone. She left. Oh, I didn't even notice. There's like a bust over there. See what happens if I interact with this bust.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
So that's
Whoever
the
lives
statue.
here definitely shares your enthusiasm.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems. The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
White morning. Oh wait, whoops. I have to read this. And the little guy gets smaller and smaller as he rides above the dollhouse world. See him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop on the corner, and finally in the matchbox house. Sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning, a modern death, divorce, or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him, make him smaller. Make him less you. What do I get? Oh. Zoom out distance. What? What a strange mechanic to... I can zoom out a little bit more now. I wonder if I should have tried the expression thing real quick again. Maybe I've gotten another point in something. Did I go in here? Guess I did. Oh, missed this. Book, 16 Days of Coldest April.
In your hands, you hold 16 Days.
I guess
of
I'll do a
Coldest
little bit of
April
reading.
By Yekatina Dar.
And by reading, I mean someone
The
else reads
cover
it for me.
image shows a row of concrete apartments, above which span a black and white rainbow. Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead.
Oh. Maybe
You
there's something
flip
in it.
through the book. The pages are thinner than you realized, and the type quite small and tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long.
Look at
The
the back
cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author. She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph. And yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you. In cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugograd riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes. It would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure?
Are you
Fuck
sure?
it. Do it. It can't be worse than what you've already felt.
Oh, frick, wait.
You've made the right life choices today, sir.
I'll read more later. Because it's 9:16. In that short amount of time, it's already past 9. In what was only like a few clicks, it's suddenly past 9. Sir, I've got a flashlight.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
That's kind of foolish, isn't it? You're gonna get cold. It's raining out here.
It was mine. My friends use it from time to time to visit me. So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
I don't remember what I told you before. I'm not just gonna make things right. I'm gonna make them spectacular.
Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
Okay.
Trust me, you do.
Okay.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He
Oh,
takes
okay.
another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
Oh, of course you
Something
do.
tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
Oh, really? But I just found you again.
Just look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
He's right. Only losers go to bed early. Time to break out the booze. A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the
You know,
chemicals
actually, I've
hit
decided
his
I know how to
nervous
hard
system,
end this stream.
1,000
So this stream is
shivers
just gonna be the rest of
through
day 2.
his body.
I don't know how much longer that's gonna be. Could be long, could be short. I'm pretty sure there's probably not that much left. There's plenty of things to do by myself, though. Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's
Oh.
mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, alright?
Okay. There's something different about him.
Different, of course.
He's such a good listener. I like talking to him. It's just, Smells so good. Why on earth does he
He
smell so
smells
good?
He smells
weird,
good,
weird.
and
That's
that's
weird, right?
He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do to keep from bursting out in laughter.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
Mm-hmm. Hey, look.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
Sorry, I gotta do this real quick. Oh, wait. Oh, I gotta wait for this. Okay, whatever.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
You witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
This is just the break we've been looking for.
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
Start from the beginning.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Interesting.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities. I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
Were
Wait,
you
what?
able
That's
to
not
see anything
Half-Light
from
say.
inside?
That's not what a Half-Light would say.
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they?
All men, I presume.
Okay.
But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
I don't know why we're asking
I
this.
believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent. Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching. Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
That does
I'm
seem
afraid
strange.
I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
I guess he didn't actually witness the hanging itself.
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for.
Yak him.
I think we have everything we need.
Rest in
Thank you for
rip
talking
the
to us,
evidence that
Mr.
I thought we
Vildroit.
would get.
Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCM.
Can you tell me anything about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
Oh.
That it's never going to happen. They enter negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
Well, that doesn't tell me anything about Kedra itself.
It's warm. It's also known for its mandarin trees and dust storms from Supramundi.
Oh.
Kedra's an emerging market, but it still has a long way to go. Maybe that's why my friend's ménage decided to emigrate. How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in. One of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And not just allowed, encouraged even. Have you ever tried debate?
There's a joke here, and you know what it is.
Oh, how wonderful. I've heard it's oodles of fun. Not that I have time to take up new hobbies myself.
Okay.
The lieutenant lets out a long nasal sigh.
Oh, he's upset about that one.
Sorry, who?
Your friend.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Like, tell me that he's here to study arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which art?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him. Sorry, who? But I told you, officer, you have to understand.
Oh.
He's a truly free spirit.
I'm sorry, I should have let him
all
speak.
the arts. Perhaps graphic design? I'm just enjoying the view.
What view?
Listen.
The baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
No, listen. The Insulindian Bay. This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom.
Common thing for the landlords to do.
But the million real view stays. You can't take that away. My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee. I'm all ears, officer. The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
What? Well, I think we already know why. I'll ask again now.
Well, I'm renovating.
Oh, never mind. No, we don't.
It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
This is okay.
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter. La Communauté Internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition.
So much stuff to learn
in other
this
words,
game.
the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution. It is the most important thing.
Ah, that clears everything up.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%. But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%. The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles.
I guess this imaginary
informational
world
content?
actually engages in price controls. Not the US, though.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the Moral Inter. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But I don't have my leaflets on me today.
Oh, I was gonna sell it.
You can always call our information.
I probably couldn't sell it.
Making information available is part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency.
How
It's
about
the
this one?
International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the Coalition.
We'll say the first one.
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one anyone's bitch. Besides, there are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
But of course.
Alright. Am I a moralist?
Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
Are you a moralist?
Me?
You've managed to catch the lieutenant off guard, but only for a moment.
I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Ravachol.
A very moralist answer.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
Yeah, this place doesn't seem very normal or stable.
Martinez?
I like how they got hit with the
Martinez is
explosives
something else.
and then turned into a building for Amazon.
Ravachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government,
Like a
which
port
means
for
it
Amazon.
hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well, relatively speaking.
It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D. None of the above. Is that moralism? No. Look like this one.
Of course, the detective's personal views do not represent the views of
Democracy
the RCM.
is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot appeal of capital.
Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
Didn't work because the coalition crushed it violently.
Oh, yes. The big bad coalition crushed the revolution. Tell me, if the revolution was succeeding, would it have been crushed so easily? Are we really so bad for wanting compromise, peace, and prosperity on reasonable,
reviving
achievable
communism.
terms? Ask you. Now, enough of this delightful political interlude.
Wait, what the
Was there
fuck?
anything else you wanted to ask?
Some letters in the background. Oh.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Ravachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes. Because a great percentage of Ravachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even, or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully
Oh man, it's 10
spared
o'clock.
of Sur-la-Clé's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Whatever you wish.
I guess I gotta go now.
A moment, officer.
Oh.
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave. It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my
okay.
position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
I'm just gonna look around this apartment, that's
Sure,
all.
go ahead. It's a beautiful space. Let me know if you have any further questions.
Oh, here we go.
The Jamrock Shuffle.
Will it actually read it to me this time or no?
In a way, yes, you are
Wow, for
treasure
some
hunting.
reason it skipped the last
Most
one.
officers from Precinct
Or maybe the
41
other one too.
do what is called the Jamrock Shuffle, cracking open containers. Most of them are from Jamrock or Coal City, the poorest parts of Ravachol.
Really?
That also overlap with the network of royal catacombs called
That's
Le
like a
Royal,
really
just
game
beneath the streets.
video game style
As
effect.
children, you would
This,
all go
this
underground,
really
hoping
story-driven
to
game.
find treasure and come back with a rat's tail or a used needle. That playful curiosity must still be in you. Who knows? Maybe one day the Orbe de Montagne, the Holy Scepter, and the Cocaine Skull will all
Wait
be
a minute.
yours.
We need to get the orb of Montang. Okay. I've actually also got a level. I could level this up and try all that stuff again. Wow, I'm really close to leveling a second time, in fact. Hey, look, I think this is a... Oh, I guess it's not a dark room. I guess it's just hiding stuff. Oh, cool. I'm really getting levels from this. I think I'm about to level up from just looking at things. Oh. 99! I just need one more. Oh, hey, look. Party Dragon Silk Robe. I'll be taking this. Far too fancy clothing. And, okay. I see. Anything else for me to take? I guess we're done
Was there
talking with this
anything
guy.
else? Of course. I'm sorry I couldn't be the break you were looking for. Good luck with the investigation.
That's really a shame, honestly. Can I...
This door is made of metal, and no one answers.
Let's go.
I can't go back in there and see if the window has anything. Oh well. All right, let's go back to the whirling in rags. I need to find one more thing to like look at for 2 seconds. One more circle and I'm leveled up again. I should probably I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try to if he's even there, if they're even still there. Wait, does it count? Yeah, sweet. I don't even know if they're gonna still be there, those hardy boys. Oh, they are.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Uh-huh. Authority attempt again.
This time it's going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around harassing kids on the street. Kids who've done nothing wrong.
Oh, those kids have done things that are wrong.
All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
I'm not shitting myself.
Of course you are. E, didn't Carly work in a diaper shop?
Yeah.
Oh my
Connie said you've
god.
been hanging around the adult diaper shop, browsing the aisles. Too ashamed to ask for assistance.
Now that I can believe. And then there's the matter of the floor being completely covered in feces.
Yes. Shit, feces, poop, scatological jokes. If you don't have anything more to say, then we are going to go back to asking questions.
You don't have to be the butt of every joke. You're making the lieutenant look bad. Just stick to what you know. Guns.
A witness?
Yep.
You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
That's just contacty status. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already roll on the others, and he's in witness protection.
No, it wasn't a local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness, but he is surprised.
I guess I'll just say his name.
You can almost see the blood curdle in the lieutenant's veins.
Oh, we probably
Miraculously,
shouldn't have.
he
I guess we
remains
shouldn't have.
silent.
I've really
Not
upset
only
him.
his name, but his address. You are a goddamn menace.
So, some moral intern crony. What'd he tell you? I bet he had a dead hooker situation. If he came to Martinez.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass party boys, dead silent.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
Said it looked like a plague. Uh-oh. I think it's because maybe I get like a random surge and... Oh, maybe I can fix that. Till the stream die. The frick? How... Doesn't limit anything at all. Weird. Okay. It's actually all fine, I guess. Stream died for a few seconds.
That means absolutely nothing to me. Sounds like some made-up horse shit.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
I feel like maybe they did... I feel like maybe something else happened.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
Arab guy? Boss, I think he's trying to save me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there. Yes, enough of Charleville Drouin from
They're gonna do something to him,
Rue de
aren't they?
Saint-Gelain, 33B.
An almost inaudible whisper from the lieutenant. Damn. Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little. Everyone is afraid.
Attempt
of
number
witnesses.
what, like 5 or something?
Witness is a scary word. You have so
Nope,
many
still didn't
bad
hit it.
options ruled out. It's insane. There is no way in the world you won't do it this time.
Please help.
You know what? You guys must be the cops. Because this is what cops do, right? Live in a bar, sit on their fat asses like they own the place, while the neighborhood
Oh
goes
my
to
God.
shit. Corpses hang from trees. Kids shoot up.
Hey, we don't have to fucking take this shit.
Glenn.
Everyone shut up!
Oh.
Fuck you, man. You didn't see the place before we got here. Fucking graffito everywhere.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties, while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
Titus is hiding nothing. Titus?
You want to talk to her? Fine, talk to her. I got nothing to hide.
Wait, we got in.
So
I
long
think.
as you treat her with respect. No questioning, no harassing, or you got the freight train of pain heading your way. You understand?
What
No
is her name?
questioning.
Claudia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit.
Thank goodness.
blonde.
Thank goodness Kim
That's
was here.
I'm on due. With
I
an
failed
O.
him, but he didn't fail me.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were
Oh,
a cop.
frick.
Sure. Why not? You've probably seen her around.
Oh, frick.
You
Can't even hit
inexplicably
this.
add
Okay.
cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
So when did it happen?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
I know her.
Alright.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Aranye disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her
Wait a
any more
minute.
trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent.
What do you think I meant?
Did you do karaoke?
Yeah, tons of it.
I need
All
some of
the
that.
songs. No, we just fucked. That's all.
Alright.
I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
I think I know her. No.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Uh-oh. Kim is probably really upset.
Officer, what was that?
The sweating and the fidgeting when you mentioned her name?
Yes.
The sort of quivering jello eye thing with the eye?
Yes.
I think I know that woman.
The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
I met her.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
That's practically all, really. Because I did some of it. I know.
So she overheard you? Or did you party together? Anything else? Okay, that's manageable. That's clearly your interrogation technique. Anything else? What you're saying is, you raped her?
What?
Ice is forming on the inside of your chest cavity. Cold sweat trickles down your neck.
Then
No.
don't ever say that again. What
I
else?
probably shouldn't have. That's why I clicked it last.
We'll be alright, officer. This is nothing.
You feel fortified by his
goody.
assurance. It's going to be all right.
Luckily we don't have to level authority again.
The door is closed. There's still a dent in the vinyl where you punched it before.
Who is it?
Let's just knock.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Now they answer.
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
No. I feel like I've snooped around a lot. Oh, you mean... Okay. Let's see. We are snooping as usual, I see.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked,
What would I need a
one on
toothbrush
top
for?
of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there. It's been used quite a lot, but not for scrubbing blood off towels or anything else interesting, it seems. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Let's not take her medication.
Anything of note?
Oh.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian
Oh,
or
okay.
Burvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little
We have a 6 in this?
A bright
Oh, if I had
orange
missed it, that
bottle
would be
with
insane.
Peptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little
Oh my
plastic
god.
container.
Peptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get
No.
super fucking
No,
preppy.
stop it.
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine,
Told him
and talk
about
about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed. This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs.
Search the
Plus
bottles.
an old tooth pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Necra.
We're trying to get cleaned up in this.
An opioid receptor.
I've already
antagonist.
started doing that.
It's used for
so
diamorphine overdoses.
You could say he's
we're a
on the
cleaned up
lookout.
superstar communist. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to go up. Circle. Oh, you can hold right click to see everything? Huh? Wait, what? That didn't say anything. Ooh, what's this?
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a maybell. The young woman looks at the maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Snap your finger pistols at him. Wait, it's gonna have. We're gonna do it.
Your 9mm semi-automatic finger pistols produce a satisfying snap. Strange for such a low-caliber finger gun to sound so chunky. The flower in your other hand is impressed.
Such a good thing
So
that I got
is
this ability.
Kim. That's not entirely true.
Oh.
The lieutenant is looking at the door to the east and mostly misses them.
Should have snapped at the woman instead.
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean, then toned over several years of self-defense training. You can sense it in the sharp pointing of her elbows.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will. It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
I think I need a cleaning.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Just go Inferno.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the Infernum.
What a shame.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations.
Wait, could we have gotten the disc in her room?
And I have seen a few. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
We've seen nothing yet. There's a karaoke stage downstairs.
Wow.
I was about to tear it up sad style.
I assure you, he's not about to tear it
No.
up in any
Shut up,
style.
Kim.
In fact,
This is something that I am gonna do.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
What could she be
Oh,
thinking?
wow, it's almost
It's
11.
hard
It's
to
almost
say.
11 right
Her
now.
shoulders are relaxed, her eyes on the cigarette.
What is wildflower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her
Just
fingernail.
gets distracted immediately.
Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style? A martial
It's
art,
Sambo.
sir. Is
Hmm.
that it?
That's why was it there?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
What's her name, Miss, for the record?
Clausier Amandou.
We already knew her name. And where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
Wasn't the tattoo on the hanged man an Oranese map of the waterways? The thought begins to form in your head, then dissipates. Something for later.
A bad memory, officer.
A bad memory of what?
Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass, duraluminium. Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. And night. At least it was for me.
What's so bad about that?
Yeah.
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
Sorry. I got distracted. What do you do, miss?
Something stupid.
What's that?
Oranese lit. Oranese literature.
Oh.
It's what I studied at the university.
What's Oranese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes. I'm 28.
What a weird question to ask. I don't know why we're asking that.
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Money's very important. Show her some money. I don't even have some money. I only have one money.
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit.
Yeah.
It's not very cool, but what can you do? I'm
Why are
afraid
we asking
you can't,
for that?
officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Mondu. It's a weird name.
Okay, then.
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
The record. So official. Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
Are we gonna get the pain train for doing this?
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
With money, sir. It's not exactly the NT-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there. Oh, yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments. Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours, not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a merit speed molecule, basically. Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
Better safe than sorry. Very funky. I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
Oh, okay.
About 4 months. I came in
Never mind, I get
November. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
You're in Martinez.
I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
Oh. You came to the right place. Wait, no, this is Sassy Town, where the future of dance lies.
If you say so, officer. If you say so. Okay.
Watching herself reflected in a bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
Well, I'm gonna hit the hard question.
It's a bit early in the morning for rate, isn't it?
Wait, what? It's literally 11 o'clock.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is evening. Time flies, man.
So were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Pretty much.
Warming them.
Well, what happened then?
We partied.
Oh, okay. Where have I heard this before? Kind of partying, the kind that you pointing to my bloated face.
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this?
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
Oh.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. I guess you can say that, yes, a bit. Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
I guess I'll just get this
I'm
question out of the way.
89% sure. You know how it is.
Do you?
Challenge failed. Oh no.
Maybe you don't know.
Yeah.
There are numerous cigarette burns on
We've
those
got the
silvery
amnesia
scales.
of knowing.
Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here. Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been?
You get the feeling she's done enough opiates and needed enough nacra to still be flippant if her arm were cut off and fed to her.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now.
Oh.
Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes. I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called.
Oh.
He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him. I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
Which landline?
The one downstairs, officer. I used the whirling landline.
That's some clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Thanks. I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
I'm gonna ask this one, then that one.
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now. Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
You party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this. But have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir?
Ah.
I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Oh, maybe she won't even know about this then.
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got
Oh,
here.
it's just more of the stuff we
Rotten
already know,
timing.
kind of.
But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military.
Yep.
Worked for Wild Pines and against the Union. We didn't discuss
This woman
work
has
much, if
nothing
you know
to
what I
do
mean.
with the hanging.
But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods. She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Great.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes
Look in her eye.
disappear into her mouth. She looks back.
Nope, we failed.
Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile.
Dang. We're really bad with volition,
Don't
huh?
worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit. The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m.
It's
drinking
already
coffee,
11
most
p.m.
likely.
Oh, we should probably go, right, first. What's this?
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures.
Unlike my room.
Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
Oh.
This window.
Looks like it, yes.
Oh, okay. I must have accidentally misclicked. I thought I clicked. Hang on. Go down. Let's get out of here.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something is off
You
here.
think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
I guess we have to go talk with the Hardy Boys again. Oh, they're already gone. Oh well. Well.
Yes?
Couldn't. Oh, goody. Here we go. Don't worry about me. I'm just gonna go search for a disc. Let's go talk with that woman on the boat. If she's even still there, I don't know if she's even gonna be there. He is.
You're back. Good.
What
can I help you with? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything. Are you sure you're sure? Your colleague seemed adamant.
Give it to me.
Okay. The Pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective. The separative tissue between the islas. It is the inter-islary mass.
Is it just an ocean?
Isla is a Messinian word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides.
Are we just getting
by
the
Pale.
ocean explained to us?
Also, isolation, or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. In the last 4 centuries, we have discovered 7. Windy, Seol, Samara, Ilmara, Grad, Katla, and this, Insulinde. An oceanic isla. It comprises mostly of water. Muindi is
Pale,
the
wait,
largest.
but there is an
Katla,
ocean.
The
He
coldest.
just said the word ocean.
Insulinde, the bluest. What can I say? Each is perishing and dear. Achromatic, odorless,
I guess ocean is just
featureless.
another word for ocean.
The Pale is the enemy of matter and life.
Pale equals ocean.
It is not like any other, or anything in the world. It is the transition state of being into nothingness. Oh, it is so difficult for us.
A squall of birds. Hardware operating in the harbor. Firm. Self-evident.
It is possible to force dimensions on the Pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude.
We are crazy people
bouncing
talking.
radio waves from one end to the other, shortening the path. But it is still hard for humans to navigate the Pale without getting lost. Or having
Also,
our
I guess this
minds
is
damaged.
pre-planes or something. What are its physical qualities?
It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose fundamental property is the suspension of properties. Physical, epistemological, linguistic. The further into Pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension. Right down to the mathematical. Numbers stop working.
Numbers stop working.
No one has yet passed the number barrier. It may be impossible.
Is it here?
No, Detective. We're safe. It begins there, 6,000 kilometers to the north, and even more to the south, east, and west. You are in the middle
Maybe
of
it's just the
Isla.
part that wasn't programmed by the developer.
An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the Pale. Rolling. Evaporating even. A great vision. The area of transition between the world and the Pale is called Porch Collapse. Imagine a grey coronal mist. Cold vapor, marked by spores of an opportunistic microorganism. A mold that's adapted to grow at the edge of the unrest. It's the most disco thing you will ever see.
You hear your pulse rise. The air feels caustic and cold suddenly.
How much Pale is there compared
The
to the
Pale
rest of the world?
outweighs reality 2 to 1. There is more Pale than there is matter, and the ratio is slipping. What do you think, Detective?
There is more and more Pale.
Precisely. One of the few measurable effects of the Pale is that it is expanding at an unknown rate. An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the Pale will cover everything. But this sort of talk is mostly left to extremists.
That can be. Where would we go?
Most people, and indeed most private and government sector organizations, entire civilizations and religions even, find handy ways to ignore or downplay that knowledge.
Okay.
I suggest you do the same. Extensively. Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that Pale somehow consists
Did she cross
of
the Pale?
past information
Probably not.
that's degrading, that it's rarefied past, not rarefied matter. They call it the blend over of the self. The Pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology, maybe history even. The human mind becomes over-radiated by past. It feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of pale exposure per year.
Maybe it's like a radiated ocean
No,
or
nameless
something.
detective of the Citizens Militia. I am a member of the Entropanetic Business Class. I'm cleared and trained for 22 days of pale transit annually.
Do lorry drivers pass the pale?
Yes. Carried in the hulls of airships.
Oh, there
It's
are
a horrific
planes.
job. Automation will abolish it soon.
You should ask the pal driver about this.
Now I have no
See
idea
what
yours
she
is.
says.
Ask the pale driver. Oh, that okay. Are you over-radiated?
Up to my gills, officer.
What is
Entropanetics is
Entropanetic.
the scientific study of the pale, or a recent iteration of it by way of grad. The study of the pale reaches back 6,000 years. The Pericarnassians called it the Western Plain. There are signs of pre-modern crossings. Successful navigation of the pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive psychological preparation. Some of these tactics have been known for thousands of years. Nothing. We remain powerless before the pale. The only real advance in pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it. Less exposure leads to less effects later. Hybrid airships, detective. Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after the point of reference for motion is suspended, once you've crossed from near pale to far pale. In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other end. If we throw them precisely, then they don't. Yes, sweet reality. But before we do, tell me, detective, is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything?
I did not know this.
Beyond curious. Tell me, what do you think of the pale?
A powerful anti-communist voice. It's too powerful, but still, they have it coming. What? Disco.
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation,
What does it
detective.
matter that we know about this
If you
pale?
don't know even this, then...
What? This investigation will be my master. The one they remember me by. Remember, we have 216 cases solved.
I hope so. I truly do. If I may suggest, hold on to your colleague, Kitsuragi. I ran a check on him and he is very competent.
Yep.
In the meanwhile, you have me. I will assist you in any way I can, even if we have to do it one basic term at a time.
What is this?
It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of
Almost
vitamin
12
B
o'clock.
in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out. Well, it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
It's probably the
She
drinking.
nods slowly. What this boils down to is, this reality thing is stupid. Blow this joint, grab a bottle, and drain that shit right down your throat.
Wipe that urge from my mind.
She stares at
We are
you,
gonna be clean.
head tilted to the side, with a slightly concerned look on her face. She won't maneuver her way out of this one.
I
Oh.
am the vilest of the vile. A traitor. A devourer of nations and infants. I am an ultra.
She raises the corner of her mouth, smirking, revealing a canine. It's sharp.
Dios mío, a liberal.
Yes. I am the nether creature of the Forbidden Swamp. I pushed the king under a shit wagon and betrayed the revolution. My kind surrendered the nation to financial colonists. I can see you thought we'd gone extinct. After all, no sane person identifies as an ultra-liberal anymore. Not in broad daylight. You're a centrist at heart. A real moralist, no? Tell me, now that I've uncoiled myself. Do you find me frightening?
In her green eyes, you see a mixture of truth and self-satire. Decades of guilt and pride.
I forgive you.
I do hope so.
Wait,
I hope we're able to
what was the
remain
third
collegial despite it. Remember, we were partners, whether you like to admit it or not. There's blood on many hands, I assure you. When the dust settled, the Liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed enormous power to shape the future. This was all our last generation managed. With due respect to our overlords, the eternal caretaker government that keeps Martinez a monument to the efficacy of its artillery.
While a gentle wind sweeps the streets in the rebuilt east, light drizzle washing it clean, lights go up and motor carriages circulate the tracks.
I would not have relinquished sovereignty to the Coalition. Not here in Martinez, and not in the Stella Maris or Delta Beachheads either. If not for my own sake.
She realizes her small, cold fists are clenched. She loosens them.
Then for my daughters. We had an obligation to defend our sovereignty. We should have burned the whole Isla down rather than let them have it. Yes, I suppose I am. But I wouldn't be a patriot anywhere but here. Yes. Whatever else I am, I'm also a mother. And a wife. Now, shall we return to reality?
I guess that's
Glad
all
to
I
have
have
been
to
of
talk
assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Wait, do I have a skill point? I do have a skill point.
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
What do I need for it? I need to know. Dude.
Glad to have been of
Alright, hold on.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with at this late hour? Matter of fact, I don't. I have a medical condition of my own. Nothing unusual, though. I'm old, you see.
Didn't she have another medical condition?
Wait, were you not overexposed?
Very keen of you, officer. I do also have sordedic syndrome from overexposure to the pale. It makes me roost in the night, like an owl. I almost never sleep anymore. If I do, it's for an hour. 4 tops. Go ahead. Ask me some questions. They are the only cure. More lessons in basic reality.
What do I need for this?
My favorite
Okay,
part
actually,
of the
wait.
day.
I know what to.
Go ahead. Ask me anything.
Alright, hold on. Volition. It's volition. I actually can't change anything about my volition, I don't think. Yeah, I've maxed that out already. Oh, damage! -4. Wait a minute. Oh, sweet. Hold on.
Glad to have been of assistance. More lessons in basic reality. Glad to have been of...
Hold on.
You're back. More lessons in basic
That's right.
reality. Glad to have... You're back. Good. More lessons in basic reality.
Still no.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Still not allowed to try it.
The little that I know. Anything else?
Oh, maybe it's a spirit decor. So there's something else in
I've
here.
told you. Is there anything...
She's not even asking you.
Of course, Detective. What would you like? Good.
Wait.
What would you like to know? Good. What we do, the Pine, and that is the terminal.
She nods.
Of course, of course.
You don't
There's
have
something
to tell
in
her
here.
Everard right away. This time.
Of course. Anything to help. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news.
Maybe it's a spirit the corpse. Or then. Sure, I'll try it. Probably the spirit decor
You're
one.
back. More lessons in basic
It is.
reality.
I wish I could see the chance.
It remains a
Oh, well.
mystery what she...
Glad to have been of assistance.
I should... Oh, okay. The second one I will save. Wait, I can't save. Why can't I save here? I guess without Kim we can't save. Wait.
Just an ordinary wall.
Still locked. What else could I really even do? Roundabout north. Let's put this thing on. Oh hey, look, we could just sit here through the entire night.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Wait, could we have just spent the entire night here instead of spending $20? Oh my god. Is the bed just for healing you and that's it? Also, I just wasted a bunch of heals. I'm now realizing. All about money, you know. Anything different to say in the night?
Can I help you?
Wait. What's this? Like 10 cents? 50 cents. Better than 10.
You see a heavy... The door... A challenge. The steel doesn't even tremble. Now you're hanging from the handle. The door remains immobile. Okay.
Oh my
It was
God.
a challenge. And you failed. What now, loser? The cobalt blue surface. Old cobalt paint.
Nothing new from this at all. Yeah, I think it's time to hang up this day, it looks like. Not even anyone here to sing to. Wait a minute. Suddenly I can take this, I think. Yeah.
This medicine cabinet is... There it is. The orange feels like gold.
Who's gonna
in your
stop me?
hands.
Wait, I didn't even pay attention. Become an addict in a bathing robe. I just realized this clothing doesn't have any drawbacks. The other ones do. Oh, it's the overtop. This one doesn't even have any drawbacks either. Hold for this shirt. Oh. On the indirect modes of taxation. Affluent moneymaker, man. What? Oh, hey, look, there's another bottle here. Wait, are there more than one bottle? No, there's not. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to go to my room. My beautiful room. Where does this go, then? That's confusing. Up with my flashlight in hand, I shall go to sleep.
From the broken window, and not too inviting, but it's yours. You've earned it.
Actually, hold on. Can I save now? Nope, still can't save.
The bed is
F5
still...
doesn't do it either. Weird, I've been locked out of saving now.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall
Final
asleep.
thing of the entire day. Into day 3.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man. It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your
What if I stayed on the bench all throughout the night?
pleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing.
I'm an artist and liver damage is my art.
Oh yeah, baby. Frame your suffering as a masterpiece. Only one problem. No one's watching. It's boring, buddy. Boring as death. You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them.
You do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
Some of them are. Some of them are nice. Others are scared.
Others are
People
scared.
are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some
I'm getting
greater
intruded by
awareness?
intrusive thoughts. That's
Look
what's
at all
happening.
these lights blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts.
It happens every night.
You're just pretending
And
that you're
sometimes in the
asleep,
middle of the day.
even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go.
I should have used
does
the
it?
mirror first before I went
Time
to
to
bed. huh?
rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Okay. Didn't get any sleep because of these intrusive thoughts. Wait, I had a morale loss? Also, can I finally save again? Oh good, I can save once again.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror. Adorned.
Am I really gonna level electrochemistry in an attempt to get this? Well, now that I could save, yes. Also, maybe is there something here that can buff my electrochemistry so I don't have to? Oh, the other thing gives electrochemistry as well. Oh, this does.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Oh.
It's...
I have to actually level it. Okay.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
42%.
It's barely
Here
covered
we go.
in steam anymore. It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror
Oh.
is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
We're no longer happy. We're not just frowning. Alright, well. Put this thing back on. Oh. I guess that's it for this day. We're now, for day 2, I mean. We're now in day 3. I'm taking this. I need this, the frowning face. But that's all I'm gonna do for today. Tomorrow, or the next time we stream this game, I will be able to go across to the other side, and that should be exciting, right? There's actually quite a few things, right? There's something else that happens today, isn't there? on the third day and Wednesday. That'll be fun. But for now, I will see you all probably on Monday. Hopefully I'll be on a more regular schedule, unlike these past few days. Yeah, bye-bye. If I can get this right this time. There we go. See ya.